Hello guys, this is Jack Anon. I just want to make this quick video on GearBest current shipping status on the Zino 2. Now, I pre-ordered the Zino 2 with the two batteries and the bag that had the EU plug. I pre-ordered that on before January 1st. Now, I got my latest shipping estimate to be on January 17th, and it goes 2 days late, so I decided to contact GearBest, and they said that they are completely out of my variant of Zino 2. Um, and they said that they would be able to ship it once they got their Zino 2s in on the 31st, but they couldn't give me a date. They only said they could ship it as soon as possible after that. And the person I was speaking to was in the pre-sale department. He said he didn't know, so I don't have any type of date that I can expect. Now, I was looking on the forums today, and I saw people were saying this has to do with the new year for China, and it really, in some ways, probably the date it got pushed back to has to do with the new year, since shipping will probably be held. But this does not have to do with the new year itself. It has to do with the fact that they don't have Zino 2s. If they had the Zino 2s, they would already been shipped out before the new year, probably. And we know that the problem is there's no Zino 2s in stock, at least not for my variant. I'm quite curious. If your date's been pushed back to the 31st, now I didn't see mine. I had to contact to find out. But if your date's been pushed back to the 31st and you have a different variant, so let's say you have the US plug with one battery and just the Zino 2, or any different variant, and you have that date, that probably means that they are out of stock, and you can simply ask them, and they will tell you if they have it in stock or not. And this raised up two questions essentially for me. If they're out of stock, why did they have the pre-order for the pre-sale price, like for the first 1,000 pre-orders only? The person I was speaking to said they didn't expect to get so many pre-orders. And it doesn't make sense when you say the pre-sale is for the first 1,000 pre-orders. You would cap it off so you don't get drowned in pre-orders. And now I'm really wondering, what did they mean by 1,000 pre-orders? Did they mean that they were getting 1,000 Zino Pros in total, and they just divide them into all 8 categories? So that would mean you would have 125 Xenos that they would actually be getting for the first shipment? Or did it mean that they were getting 1,000 Xenos for each category? Yeah. And the second question is, has GearBest themselves said that they were the chosen distributor for the Zino 2? To my knowledge, GearBest hasn't said this. The only place I got this information from was QC Guy, and he got it from someone that said they were working for Hoopson, and they told him that GearBest was the chosen distributor. So essentially, I'm going to ask GearBest two questions, and that's going to be: one, when they get their next shipment in on the 31st, how many Zino 2s are they getting in total? And the second question is going to be, is GearBest the chosen distributor for the Zino 2? Now, lastly, why am I making this video? I think it's very important to be on top of things, to be on top of these orders, so we can get an idea now what the situation is looking like, or so we don't have to wait and then go, okay, this is really taking too long, and then find out what the situation is looking like. Because I think if we find out that they're like getting in, they're not going to be able to ship to everyone, and that there's these problems, I think that some people will definitely, if they can't do it in a timely manner, some people definitely want their money back. And I think that we should be very direct with them. If you don't send it by this time, you know, you set a time for them. Like, you know, it's up to you how long you want to give them, but you set a time for them. That way, you don't end up waiting like 6 months for your Zino 2. Because I have heard that at least GearBest, I don't know, probably other places like Banggood and all these other places do this as well, but at least GearBest has had a problem with when there's a quadcopter that's pre-sale. So many people pre-order it. They don't cap it so that they'll be able to get the proper amount. When they get the pre-orders in, they don't have enough to ship to everyone. And then people go on back orders, and then people end up waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. This is what I've heard. I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard that this has happened for the Femi and countless other quadcopters. And I think that's why we must be on top of this right now, so we don't end up wasting our time. But hopefully we get our Zino 2s in a nice, timely manner. Yeah, Jack Gannon, out.